games. It's ScrubGames. Double up. Drop a like, drop a sub, go ahead and subscribe to ScrubGames. Drop a like, drop a sub, go ahead and subscribe to ScrubGames.
Alright, do you want red or do you want blue?
Red.
So I'll take initiative.
Yeah, I'll be keeping it. Yeah, really. Yeah, good luck.
I'm going to pay one for his first trigger.
Yep. Oh, he's on attack.
Yeah. He's on attack or when defeated.
2 for a follower of the whip.
And then pay one for a silent scrub.
I'll play.
And I'll...
Oh, was it not 1 to 3?
Rescuer. Put the experience.
I'm going to pay 3 on Superlaser Technician.
I'll pay 1 for Shot Blaster.
Yep.
And we will unexhaust this guy.
Yep.
Commando. And then we will shoot this guy for 4. 1 in return.
And then I will...
I pass. Sorry, I actually drew the third card. Do you want to put on bottom?
Alright, I'm going to... I'm going to swing into this guy for 2 and then trigger some list
Go 2 to base.
So I'm going to trigger that's fast break, so he does, when played, I want to attack. If I could, you do 1 direct damage, because I've got both it's 2 direct damage, you put it wherever you want. And then Boba's going to trigger and do another 1 indirect damage to
Manual should be ready, sorry, should
yeah.
So 4 Dark Saber and Exhaust.
Yep. And then I'm going to fight.
And then base for 1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
8. And then you get the experience.
Oh, yeah, and then that's
Red dice, you draw a card. So 2 4 red dice, you draw
I am going to put 1 drop to take this plus 2 2. Plus 2 2 and deal 6 damage to kill him. And then because I did damage, Boba's going to trigger and do 1 indirect damage to you.
Rebel Soul.
That'll be 8 next.
taking 3 damage back.
Yeah,
I'll go.
Blaster again. And I'll exhaust him and go base for 2, 3, 4, 5.
I will then swing to a base for 6 damage and trigger the effect to do 2 indirect damage to you.
4 becomes 10 and then 2 indirect.
Yeah. You paid 3 for that, yeah?
Yes. I knew that was the thing I was supposed to do.
I'll go on this and then do 2 damage to it. And then back to
That's the health for the base. I'll just deal. Is it 3 damage? I'll just deal.
Bad players for 3, aren't they? That's the 8 to the face straight away.
Yeah, I'll attack into that. So you take 3 damage back, and then you've got 2 indirect damage before that's killed where you want as well. So you imagine.
Oh, yeah, obviously on there this before, yeah. Deploy Mando.
I will pay 7 for Vader. So I'm going to ambush this for 5 first. Give you 5 and I'm going to use then the 1 plate. So the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And fly out Dagger Vanguard. So when he's played, I can do 2 damage to a damage unit. So I do 2 damage to finish off Mandalorian.
I need some bodies, so I'll play her just as a Granger.
I will then call in.
Pass.
I'm going to swing and kill her, taking another 2 damage. So my trap.
There are some decks that play
I'll pay 6 for mana, there's no effect, but it's a Sentinel body.
I'm going to pay 8 for Devastator. So when he's played, I get to do 4 indirect damage. And while he's on board, I get to choose where the damage goes. So I'm going to do 4 damage to him.
I'm going to concede the first game now, I think, because you literally
Choose damage to go there, so I can swing through.
Yeah.
And then I've also got a 1 classic requirement to go next turn, 12 damage straight to your base.
So they go
Game number 2.
and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Which means I have to shuffle it.
Are there any decks that just go slide? Or is that not very Just really get that space.
Got worse.
10 minute combo into Unbreakable Rising.
Yeah, you go, I go good. I feel it in the game all the time.
Yeah, it feels interactive among you. I really like it.
Yes, me, isn't it? So follow the way.
It's funny because I've got nationals in like 2 weeks. And yeah, you know what? Let's try
Say my time bomber. I'll pass.
Oh, you. Give me damage to your base. Could I claim
Play Shadowed Intentions for 3, so can be affected and exhausted.
Hit it with Force Choke. So do 5 damage to it.
Oh, yeah.
And then use the card. And then Boba trigger and make you take 1 indirect damage.
1 place left, yeah. I can.
And I'll then take 1 for your prom and then
Three for Conqueror opponents.
I will take 4 for defense fire spray, so 200 damage, and then 1 more indirect damage bonus.
Of course. No, not insulted, no. It's the only other card game apart from you get played. I need to.
I claim.
I'll then swing 1 more damage with from, and then I'll pass after that.
Four for Razor Crest.
Yep.
Shadowed Intentions back.
So you can choose it. So I'm so used to like.
I'm gonna pay 3 for Release Technician.
I may as well take that for 1 with the Concord.
I'll then use Crumb to bounce yourself back to hand to do 1 damage to a ground unit, yes, and then I ramp him up.
I claim.
And then go ahead and... Oh yeah, and then this is trigger to do 1 indirect damage.
Yeah.
And then I'll deploy... Yeah, I'll deploy on Boba Fett and do 4 damage to this. And then I will attack into... Actually no, I'll swing... Yeah, I'll attack into this, doing 2 indirect damage on that.
Yeah.
And then I'll take 3 back, and then I'll swing and do 3 more indirect damage to your base. And then I'll pay out 1 for Crumb, just to have him on board, and I'll pass after
Oh yeah, I'm running
Pay 6 for Femro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mandalorian armor, which will give a shield, and then -2. What's that on? Sorry, 8. He's on 5, so I can't exhaust him. So
Quite helpful. You can restore you.
yeah, or I can -2 him and then I'll -2 him and then exhaust him with Mando. Yeah. And that's all the triggers from there.
I'm going to Crumb bounce back to pop the shield.
Sorry?
As your action.
Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was just deploy manually.
play Vader. I'm gonna ambush this for 5. 1, 2, 4. And then look at the top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's always a way. Okay, not 1. It's always the next card. You get the bomber.
I'll play.
And then I'll swing put another 3 indirect damage wherever you choose.
Feels bad, but yeah.
And then I will, pass it.
Not looking good for me. Probably dead here,
Pay 1 for a snapshot reflexes on Fenral.
Yep.
We'll trigger Mando to exhaust here because it's 6 or less now, isn't it? We will give -2, doesn't anything. So we'll give -2 here.
So he's 3 power and then 1 more health.
Yeah, and then the attack. 7. You can still kill Mando, so I think I have to attack the air and take 3 in return.
I'm gonna play 8 for Devastate. So when I play, I get to do 4 indirect damage to you. I get to choose where indirect damage to go. So I'm gonna put 2 here and 2 here. Land speeders, ambush.
I don't overwhelm you, do I?
Yeah, if it goes to a shield.
3 for the Conqueror of the Interceptors.
I'm gonna close.
And then I'll Shadowed Intentions there. I can't do anything with the -2, can I? No, that's taking so that's not good. And then that's me.
Right, I'm going up a 6 for Planetary Bombardment, so I get to do normally 8 indirect damage. Because I control capital ship, I get to do 12, and because I have him on board, I get to choose where it goes.
Yep. So does Boba give you more as well, or?
No, that's only when he's in a leader.
Okay.
I get to choose 12 where it goes, so I'm going to do 4 there to kill them. Then that's got how much health left?
6, 9, 10, so 5 remaining.
So there are 5 there, so that's 9 of them, and the rest of 3 will go to your teammate.
3 on the base?
Yeah.
So that's 3 down now. So I can swap that for a 2.
he's got 5 health left, he swings
Yeah.
for 8, and then this does an extra 2 indirect, which I get to choose where it goes.
So it's 10 indirect.
Yeah, basically he's
13,
10,
yeah.
so it's 19.
Oh yeah, no, I literally have 2 Razor Crests and the Mando armor, so I got nothing
If you
there.
put anything, I just ping some damage because when something swings, you can do damage. Ping it switch to the left and then finish off with it.
Yeah.
And then also has this with a timely Go for a game for fun?
Yeah, why not?
I think we're gonna play this time
As well.
It's a different version of Boba than to the normal yellow one.
Yeah.
Where yellow's gonna be like slower, but then damage. Where this is ramp up.
Yeah, no, as well, yeah. Had a bit better over time, didn't it?
Yeah, Ben Rao with what's it? Armor on it.
Armor, yeah,
A lot of health.
It's quite the unit. It's just if it doesn't finish the game, either the turn you play it or wipe the board and then finish the game the next turn. Your opponent can usually kind of stabilize. It's still fun, isn't it? Putting down like 2 or 3 upgrades on it and just like zapping things left, right, and centre.
I'm gonna put this
I'm not again, sorry. None of use. Still got nothing of use.
I don't want to risk having no opening.
Yeah, I didn't have an opening play, and I have an opening play now, but it's a find more stuff opening play.
I love this card in my like Yoda build looking for Mandos or upgrades.
Right, well, I'm going to take a flanking Fangfire, simply because I need something I can play next to.
I'm going to play TIE Bomber.
Yeah, my flank.
And then I'll pass.
Well, yeah, that's the only option.
I'm going to swing to your base and make you take 300 damage wherever you choose. And of course then, Boba's going to trigger and make you take another 1 interaction, so 4 overall.
2 on the Fangfire, 2 on the base. And accumulate battle pain.
Oh, then each of my special TIE Fighter, and then 1 for first one trigger, and then I'll pass it Is that 3 Sabine in a row?
Yeah, 3 speeds in a row.
Let's just 2 into this guy.
I'll swing to your base and you put 3 indirect damage or 400 damage across.
So, I'll play another Fangfire. 19 Fangfire.
Swing with this guy and make you take 1 indirect damage as well as doing 2 to your base. Oh, it's only 2, so it's 2 indirect damage to your base.
Oh, I was on 6, sorry.
Okay,
So I swapped to 1 for a 3 and we'll put the 1 in there.
It does, like, feel so
Fine, yeah.
I will then attack and kill this one, taking 2 damage back. And then I'll pay 3 for a tie baggage, deal 2 more to that damage unit, and then pass it for that.
This matchups and it hits like turn 5, it's like anything can happen.
Go, find a card I can play.
Yes, but
So 2 for 4.
I'm going to swing this guy, trigger the effect, make me put 1 indirect damage to him.
So 1 there, and then you
And I'll
take
choose
2.
this, and this at 9, and this trigger when it's defeated, do another 1 indirect damage to you.
So 4 plus 5.
Oh yeah, and then this is triggered if I would never 1 indirect damage.
Yeah.
So much indirect damage.
Yeah.
I think if you want to go for something else, I think you should also then ping this down. Yeah, if you had the green, you can experience the sound. So it's like, I'll do that and like trade
I'll pay 1 for it doesn't do anything because he shoots a ground unit, but I'm just going to exhaust.
Anyway,
Yeah, which one does the most damage? That one, right? Yeah, so I'll exhaust that one.
I will then swing 2 damage to base,
Yeah, I'll claim.
and then another 2 damage to base 4, and then another 2 from Fett's Fire Spray here as well, 6 arrows. And then I will cast after that.
I'm pretty sure this deck has basic
I pay 6 for Mando. Yeah. Just 2 or less. He's healed and 2 shield. Fully aware, you're just going to bomb the hell out of me, I'm not you? 10, 17, so I've actually only got 13 health.
Does that trigger this when
It's not an upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't played an upgrade. So. Because this is give them 2 shields, not play. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's give, not play.
Yeah. Yeah, experience tokens and shields, so I don't think there's any way to make them trigger.
I'm going to play upgrade Pilot Vader on this guy. So basically he's got now on attack, I can deal damage to a unit, and if the unit's defeated that way, I get to do 1 more damage to a unit or base.
2 to base. Scary.
Isn't it?
Oh, 3, sorry, because he's upgraded, yes. Yeah.
Alright, I would then...
Make this a bit clearer. Get rid of the 2/5 shots.
I would then play Force Choke to do 5 damage to the Mandalorian. And you get a trigger card as well. And then Boba Fett trigger to make him take 1 indirect damage. So where you indirect damage goes through shields.
Oh, it goes through
So,
shields.
yes, it still
Yeah,
saves
it's not
them.
preventable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Deploy the Mandalorian.
I will then deploy Boba here and do 4 damage to the Mandalorian.
4 to your base.
type on it. So I'll do the Boba's effect, the Vader's effect rest, take 1 damage here.
Yeah.
And because I defeated that, I'll then take another damage on the Mandalorian. And then his effect, then the type of effect trigger to do 300 damage how you choose across your wins. So it'll be 3 go to base, then 300 damage as well, where you choose.
So 3 for the attack, right, and then 3 indirect as well. So we're on 20. So indirect wise, we'll put 1, and then I guess 2 on the base. So 3, 4, 5.
It's like a good compliment.
I make it all in
So that's swing and number 8 to your base, so you can make it put 200 damage wherever you choose as well.
So 15, 18, 22. And there's how much coming to base? 8. Oh yeah, yeah, that does it anyway. Yeah.
So the overall brass one, because you go down, it's like, oh, I can't just do this and that and that.
Yeah.
Just gonna try and set them up so they all have just 1 health left.
Yeah, just boom, 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 boom,
And just ping ping ping.
Nice.